Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss on algorithm. Under algorithm section, we will discuss on its definition, example, goals of algorithm, and use in programming. As you know, every problem has a solution. Likewise, algorithm is also a step-by-step solution of a problem. How you define it? An algorithm is a step-by-step procedure to solve logical and mathematical problems. Or we can say an algorithm is a finite set of instructions that are carried in a specific manner to perform a specific task. Here, one diagram is there. Firstly, it takes input and after algorithm procedure, it will produce output. What is algorithm here? Set of rules to obtain the expected output from the given input is considered as algorithm procedure. Let me explain by one example. A recipe is a good example of an algorithm because it says what must be done step by step. It takes ingredients as input and complete dish as output. So what will be the algorithm to bake a cake? We have to follow some steps. Step 1. Preheat the oven. Mix flour, sugar and eggs thoroughly. Pour the mix into a baking pan. Put the pan in the oven, etc. Here, flour, sugar and eggs are input and baked cake is output. And entire steps is considered as algorithm. I am explaining by one another example. Suppose we have to find perimeter of rectangle. So we need to take length and breadth of rectangle. So here L and B will considered as input and what will be the output? Length plus breadth multiplied by 2. What will be the steps to find the desired output? Step 1. Take variables like L, B, C, D. Then input the values of length and breadth. Add them and multiply it with 2. And finally, you display the result. So here what is input? Length and breadth of rectangle, and what is output? Length plus breadth whole multiply by 2, and entire steps is known as algorithm. Now we will discuss on characteristic of a good algorithm. Good algorithm should be precise. It knows the exact and correct step to execute. It should be unique. The input for the current instruction comes only from the preceding instruction. It should be finite. The algorithm ends giving the result after the execution of a finite number of instructions. It should be generality. The algorithm holds good to set of inputs and not strictly one input. We can use algorithm in programming also because algorithms are used for calculation, processing, automated reasoning, etc. So we can design algorithm in any programming. These are the goals of algorithm: to develop framework for instructing computer to perform tasks, to introduce notion of algorithm as means of specifying how to solve a problem, to introduce and appreciate approaches for defining and solving very complex tasks in terms of simple tasks. Hope you understand. Thank you for watching me.